Today, we embark on an exhilarating journey to unearth the forgotten secrets nestled within the enigmatic world of caves. Known for their inherent natural beauty, caves have also earned notoriety for concealing secrets that astound and at times even frighten us. These daunting spaces, often overrun with bats, test our bravery while simultaneously piquing our curiosity. However, some caves safeguard not just their inherent aesthetic appeal, but also harbor prehistoric treasures and secrets capable of illuminating the course of human history. Today, from the secure warmth of our homes, we will venture into the depths of darkness to discover the most peculiar caves that have left us astounded. Our first stop will take us deep into the caves located in the remote parts of India. Here, we may discover traces of alien entities speculated to have once visited India. These enigmatic caves continue to entice researchers and curious explorers alike. Next, we delve into caves that serve as captivating yet intimidating homes to diverse reptiles. Within these dark and perilous territories, we might encounter intriguing creatures akin to enormous predatory birds. These caves provide a dramatic exhibition of nature's diversity and the wonders of evolution. In this documentary, we will explore the peculiar and awe-inspiring spots hidden within cave depths, witnessing the mysteries of nature and unearthing secrets that shed light on human history. Brace yourselves, for the surprises that await in the dark realm of caves promise to astonish and fascinate you. Aliens in India. We arrive in India with a burst of excitement. 130 kilometers from the city of Raipur, archaeologists have discovered cave walls featuring strange alien figures. Thought to date back 10,000 years, these drawings prompt thoughts that humans of India's past may have had contact with beings from another planet. Despite numerous cave paintings found in the region, those discovered in this particular cave are completely distinct. Archaeologist J.E.R. Bhagat points out that the drawings were made by primitive humans and some bear a resemblance to familiar aliens from Hollywood movies. The figures depicted in natural colors appear to be donning what resemble astronaut-like helmets with oversized heads. There's even a drawing on the walls that resembles a three-legged round aircraft. This drawing brings to mind a lunar module. According to Bhagat, there is currently no expert on the matter in the region. So what does the local population think about these drawings? Various beliefs are held across different villages. Some worship these drawings, while others speak of the so-called Rohilla people. Legend has it that small-sized beings from the sky who abducted humans once existed, and these stories have been passed down through generations. Hidden topic. The tale begins with a man entering a cave in the wilds of Siberia after noticing smoke emanating from it. As he steps inside, he realizes his world is turned upside down. There may be many mysterious places in the world, but few are as dark and intimidating as caves. Yet people are inherently curious and wish to uncover the truth behind everything. Therefore, some dare to venture even into the darkest recesses. Naturally intrigued by the smoke coming from the cave, our Siberian friend speculates if someone could be living in such a place, or perhaps someone lost and in need of help. As he proceeds, hoping to see a fire inside, he cannot locate the source of the smoke. As he follows the smoke deeper into the cave, he squeezes through a narrow passage, and at that moment, he finds himself agape with shock in a large green valley encircling a small city made of stone. It's like a hidden paradise, untouched by anyone else. However, peculiarly, he cannot see anyone. It seems as though the people there had left in haste. Only a fire inside a hut is burning, which happens to be the source of the smoke he saw. Suddenly, a terrifying scream is heard from the hut, and the man runs for his life, determined to get out at all costs. When he recounts his experiences in the cave, no one believes him, and he can never locate the entrance to the cave again. Could this cave city perhaps belong to a long-lost civilization unknown to us? Secret stash? Forrest Fenn, a former pilot in the U.S. Air Force, gained worldwide fame for the extraordinary and complex treasure hunt he orchestrated a few years back. This story is reminiscent of a Hollywood movie script. As it appears, Fenn was diagnosed with fatal cancer in 1988. Following the diagnosis, Fenn decides to execute one final scheme, one that could turn an average person into a millionaire. Fenn is a wealthy man and has amassed a collection that includes gold, rare coins, jewels, and all other valuable items one would expect in a treasure chest. This collection is valued at approximately $2 million. Fenn asks himself, why don't I hide this treasure somewhere and direct people to look for it by providing them with riddles and hidden clues? After burying the chest, he encounters another surprise. He is completely recovered from the tumor. However, he's become so engrossed in this little game that he decides to continue anyway. In 2010, he publishes a memoir titled The Thrill of the Chase. This unusual book contains coded messages hinting at the location of his treasure. Then he releases another book, Too Far to Walk, which includes a map and a mysterious 24-line poem. This drives people crazy. 5 people even lose their lives scouring the wilderness for the gold dig. At the end of 10 years, the one who finds the treasure is a student from Michigan named Jack. Troll. It seems that almost no one is left untouched by the enchantment of Scandinavian mythology. Alongside Odin, Thor, Loki, and the other Scandinavian gods you've probably heard of, did you know there are trolls originating from the rich mythological heritage of the Vikings? In the past, trolls were giants that roamed the world at night. Exposed to sunlight, they would instantly turn to stone. If you were to travel to Torget Island in northern Norway, you could encounter legendary evidence of the existence of trolls. On the island reigns a massive mountain called Torgaten, which translates to square hat. Intriguingly, this mountain possesses a hole passing straight through its center. The view of the sunlight reflected from the hole is described as captivating. Yet what's even more mesmerizing is the origin story of this spectacle. Once upon a time, there was a troll named Hestmanen. One day, while riding his horse, he spotted a beautiful female troll and wished to woo her. However, the female troll showed no interest in him and galloped away. Enraged, Hestmanen shot an arrow at her. Suddenly, another troll appeared and threw his hat in front of the arrow. The arrow missed the female troll, but the hat fell to the ground. A hole opened in it. As this event was taking place, the sun stealthily rose in the sky, turning the 3 trolls and the hat into stone. Crystal Virgin Cave. Our story takes us to the Action Tunikil Mugnal Cave located within the Tapir Mountain Nature Reserve in Belize. Research that began in 1989 revealed that these caves were ritually used in the Maya culture, proving that the area contained significant artifacts. Inside the cave, many skeletons were found alongside cave paintings depicting humans and animals, and stone ceramics. It's believed that these skeletons belonged to humans who were sacrificed to the Mayan gods over a millennium ago. Among these offerings, one skeleton stood out from the others. It exhibited a crystalline brilliance, and experts initially believed it belonged to an approximately 18-year-old woman. However, the crushed vertebrae of the skeleton and its motionless position on the ground indicated that it hadn't moved for about 1,100 years. Over time, its bones had calcified and crystallized, which made it shine in the light, earning the skeleton the nickname Crystal Maiden. However, recent research indicates that this skeleton actually belongs to a 17-year-old male. In light of this revelation, this young man will continue to be referred to by his nickname, Crystal Maiden. This discovery surprised archaeologists and historians alike, offering more insight into the religious rituals of the Maya, along with the other findings in the cave. Montreal Caves. The St. Leonard Cave in Montreal is a cavern discovered in 1812 that hosts an expansive network of caves extending beneath the city park. This cavern system, hidden behind a rock and extending at least 180 meters below Montreal, is intriguing. Experts believe that this cave, like many others, was formed during the last ice age. Cracks and fissures created by retreating ice in the bedrock shaped the cave. However, the ice that created these caves was not a typical glacier, but one that sat 10 kilometers above the Earth's surface. The caves shaped by this melting ice mass became even more intriguing. The host of the cave, Rocky Mountain, has a history that predates even the dinosaurs. Today, you can observe gigantic stalactites in the cave. However, an even more intriguing feature of the cave is its underground lake. The walls surrounding the lake rise in a straight vertical line, appearing almost man-made. These walls exhibit an almost perfect fit, as if they were meant to be put together. Potentially hosting hundreds of fossils, these walls incite curiosity about what further research might uncover. However, if you decide to visit the cave, keep in mind that it's not suitable for those uncomfortable with descending into narrow, confined spaces. Do you have the courage to venture down into such a tight cavern? Frozen cave bear. When discussing frozen animals found in Siberia, it's interesting to mention the discovery of puppy remains. These discoveries are usually made not by scientists, but by individuals like reindeer herders or hunters searching for mammoth ivory. In this instance, while searching along a riverbank, they stumbled upon a snout poking out from the ice instead of mammoth ivory. Further investigations revealed that the snout belonged to a puppy that lived during the Ice Age. The puppy's skin, fur, and internal organs were extremely well preserved. This discovery has presented a unique opportunity for scientists to better understand the history and domestication of dogs. The presence of grass in one of the puppy's stomachs has brought to mind the notion that dogs were not strictly carnivorous. They likely began eating grass due to starvation. It may be surprising to some that dogs sometimes eat grass when they have digestive issues. However, there's a more gruesome fact about these cute pups. Evidence suggests that some of the pups were torn apart and burned by humans. The remains date back to between 12,000 and 18,000 years ago. It's unclear exactly what was happening during this period. The endearing puppy that was found has been named Dogor, which means friend in the local Yakut language. Because of all these fantastic discoveries, the region has rapidly become a hub of interest for scientists. Huge birds of prey. The discovery of the giant eagle species Dinatoeus started with a discovery made in a cave in Australia in the 1950s. The fossilized remains found at the time belonged to an animal known to be a bird, but the species could not be precisely determined. Similar discoveries were made later, but it was not until an expedition in 2021 that the experts returned to the location of the first found remains and were able to determine the true identity of this mysterious bird. Experts found that the fossils examined for 70 years actually belonged to a previously unknown giant eagle species. This eagle was named Dinatoeus, meaning mighty eagle. However, more detailed genetic analyses revealed that this creature was not exactly an eagle and was closer to the vulture family. Dinatoeus was a terrifying predator during its time. This giant bird, with a wingspan of more than 3 meters, would soar in the sky to capture its prey, eat it with its powerful beak, and tear it apart with its massive claws. It likely fed on prehistoric rodent and mammalian species. Considering its size and strength, it could easily have hunted small children. Fortunately for us, we didn't live in the prehistoric period, so we are not at risk of encountering this giant predatory bird. The Kenny VEACH mystery. This enigma begins with the peculiar experience of a YouTuber known as Snakebit McGee in a cave located in the Nevada desert. Kenny, as he is known, is an enthusiastic hiker with a penchant for cave exploration. He claims to have discovered a cave shaped like the letter However, as he approaches this cave, his body begins to tremble, consumed by a sensation of dread. This mysterious occurrence sparks interest among internet users who encourage Kenny to return for further exploration. Kenny reveals himself to be an amateur explorer named Kenny VEACH. and he broadcasts a video of his journey to the area prior to his third return. Yet, on his third visit, Kenny vanishes without a trace. This mysterious event arouses intense curiosity among internet users. Those searching for Kenny find a phone not far from where he filmed his last video. Intriguingly, this location is also not far from the infamous Area 51, a secretive military base. The Kenny VEACH mystery, spawned from the strange incident experienced by Snakebit McGee, continues to provoke intrigue due to its links with Area 51 and Kenny's subsequent disappearance. However, no definitive explanation or solution has yet been found. This mystery continues to stir debate among internet users and thrill seekers alike.